Super Mario Brothers 3. That's all you had to say. That's all you had to bring up. And immediately you will think of greatness. Immediately you will think one of the best games ever made. This is quite possibly one of the greatest Mario games ever. And if you ask any gamer, any retro gamer, any current gamer, and you bring this game up, it'll probably be in their top 10, top 20, top 5 favorite NES games of all time, if not favorite game of all time. And I do love this game. I enjoy this game. I think it is a great game. And you should play it if you are a Mario fan. If you play the newer Marios, Mario Odyssey, Super Mario World 3D Land, any of that, 3D World, if you played any of those games, you need to play this. Those games pay a lot of homage to this game. And when this game came out, it was revolutionary. This was a game changer for Nintendo. This game sold consoles. Again, Mario sold consoles for Nintendo. And there's a lot going on here that's so good, so great. First of all, the graphics. If you notice, the graphics are phenomenal for an NES game. It's almost 16-bit like. And just beautiful, gorgeous colors, robust colors. Mario is fully detailed. And the enemies they're cool looking, great looking for the NES. And just a lot of color that pops. There's a lot of eye candy here. For an NES game, it looks great. The sound, the soundtrack, it will stay with you. You will be humming the theme for days, if not years. I love it. I love it. And the controls are just spot on. Easy to control Mario. Easy to hop around. Easy to platform. Easy to kill enemies. And it's also very easy to fly. And this is the first time you could fly in a Mario game. Now, I think Super Mario World does it better, but again, that's a 16-bit game and that came later. And it was really cool to be able to fly with the Tanuki suit, with the Tanuki tail. And Mario has a lot of cool power-ups in this game. Of course, you got the star power, mushroom, flower power, the Tanuki suit. You also have the statue, the frog suit, the Hammer Brothers suit. And you also get that shoe thing that kind of hops around for a level or two. And actually there's a throwback to Super Mario World 3D. I love that. When I saw that, I about freaked out. And there's also a lot of secrets. There's also a ton of secrets in this game. Like right here, I'm finding the first whistle in the game that can warp you to further levels in the game. And you're going to see me use the warp whistles here in a little bit. I'm going to go to the mid-level castle, and you'll see me get it. And I'll actually warp to level 8. And there are 8 levels in this game, 8 worlds. And each one has a ton of stages. There's a lot of content here. It's going to keep you busy. I love this overworld map. This is the first time that this occurred in Mario, which is kind of a staple now. It's kind of normal for there to be like an overworld map type world hub, if you will. And there were actually a lot of games that replicated this afterwards, after Super Mario Bros. 3. And became kind of a standard thing for video games for a while. And I kind of like it. I really like it. It makes the game seem more robust than just going from stage to stage, world to world. And it's really, really cool. Now let's talk about just the impact that this game has made on gamers, my life, and just in general. So this game came out in the late 80s, and I'm going to tell you, gamers were just stoked, pumped up for this game. This is one of the most hyped games of all time, and rightfully so. And You guys knew it. I was going to be talking about the Wizard a little bit. And the Wizard basically drove that hype train and just showed people what they were going to play. Super Mario Bros. 3. And guys, there's not many games that live up to the hype. There's not many games that live up to that great of a build-up. Super Mario Bros. 3 does. Super Mario Bros. 3 is phenomenal. Now, my childhood memories, my experience with Super Mario Bros. 3, I did not play this game until Super Mario All-Stars was released on the Super Nintendo. I might have played it once or twice on the NES, but I played it on All-Stars first. Now, the graphics are better, of course. It's a reskin, it's an update, but to me, I prefer the 16-bit NES version myself. Now, back to my childhood memories. I remember my brother and I playing that thing on the All-Star version, and just, we could not get enough. Now, we played through Super Mario Bros. World before this, but we still could not get enough of this game. There were times where we would fight over the controller, fight over who could be Mario to play first. And the cool thing is, a little added bonus, is that you can actually play the original Mario Brothers, which I did a review of, and compete with one another if you're playing two-player. And if you win, if you get the most coins, or if you die, you get control of the board. So every chance I got to play my brother in that Mario Brother minigame, oh boy. Oh boy. And there were a lot of fist fights. There were a lot of bloody noses over Super Mario Bros. 3. And we were very competitive and very, very cheap whenever it came to that little Mario Brothers minigame. Now, speaking of minigames, there are actually quite a few. There's a matching card game. There's a little matching, you guys saw me do the matching where you had to match up the mushroom, the flower, or the star, and you get extra lives. And it's a lot of fun. And I like that. I like it when games have mini games. I love that. It just adds variety, especially when the game might be getting a little stale, or if you're wanting a little mix up. So that's a nice touch with Mario Bros. 3. That's the first time you're going to have mini games besides a little slot machine in Super Mario Bros. 2. First time you're going to have a mini game in a Mario Bros. Game. Now, you do fight all of the Koopa kids and all of Bowser's children in this game. And there's 7 of them. And they're all really good boss fights. They get more difficult as you move on. And you're only going to see me fight the first one, and he's fairly easy. And they all have, I love that they're all different. They all have names. They all have their own identity. And it's pretty cool. Now, there was a cartoon of Super Mario Bros. 3 back in the day. There used to be just the Super Mario Bros. Show. Then Super Mario Bros. 3 took over. There wasn't a 2. And it was all centered around Koopa, Bowser, Princess Peach, Mario, and Luigi, and Toad, and the 7 Koopa kids. Okay, and there's so much good about Mario Bros. 3 that I can say. So many people love it. I love it. And if you guys have not played through this game, do yourself a favor. Play it 2 different ways. Play it through completely, every single level. I'm talking about World 1 through 8. And just do a long play of it. And then warp through it. Try to beat it as fast as you can. Get those warp whistles and just buzz through the game. You'll have a blast doing so. And you're going to see me do that here in a minute. I'm just kind of showing this level to show a little bit of variety. And the game has a lot of variety in their levels. And I love that. I love the variety. And I specifically love the large world, the big world, the giant world, whatever you want to call it. The world where all the enemies are larger and the blocks are larger and everything's just bigger, big world. And it actually reminds me of the Mario 64 level where they did the same thing, and I love that. And the water levels are phenomenal. The swimming mechanic is good, especially when you're the frog in the frog suit. And just so much good here. You will have a favorite world. And actually this desert world, pyramid world, is one of my favorites for some reason. I do not like the sun level, where the sun will basically chase you down and try to kill you whenever you get into those sand pits. So, yeah. What is there not to like? What is there not to like about this game? Not much, guys. I'm not going to say it's a flawless game. I'm not going to say that it's a perfect game, because there is no game that's perfect. I mean, even my favorite games like Final Fantasy VII, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, Skyrim, they all have their flaws. Skyrim in particular, you know, guys all know the bugs and the glitches, but not much. I mean, I would have to say maybe some of the difficulty when I was a kid. But again, just like any other game, just practice, just play, learn the game, learn the mechanics, memorize the stages, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. And I'm showing you guys another world here, World 7, and just a little bit of a taste here. And this game, I'm not going to say it's flawless, but it's dang near perfect for an NES game. There's just so much here, and I know I've said that over and over again. And I'm going to say that, you know, if you're looking for an NES Classic Edition, if you have an NES Classic Edition, then, I mean, this game alone is worth the price. This game alone makes it worth it. And you will love it. You will love it. I would rank this up there as maybe number 2 or 3 of the best games on the set, for sure. Right up there with Zelda and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. Well, Punch-Out, rather. And, yeah, you'll have a lot of fun playing this, playing through it. Play it with a buddy, too. Someone can play as Luigi. And you can either try to work together, or someone can always just compete to control the board. And I like that. I love that. As always, I like to be a jerk when I'm playing video games. And let me know what your guys' favorite memories are of Super Mario Bros. 3. What do you think of the Wizard? Is it just a giant Nintendo promotional video? And do you think it was cool that they included Super Mario Bros. 3 before it was released? I think so. I think it was really, really cool. And I honestly, without that game in the movie, it wouldn't be a very good movie. The movie itself is not that great. But still, a lot of nostalgia there, a lot of childhood memories for The Wizard and Super Mario Bros. 3. And this deserves a spot on the NES Classic Edition without question. Now, can you track this game down elsewhere? Oh yeah, easily. You can get it on the 3DS. It's on the virtual shop. You can get it there. I think it's like $5. So that's one really, really easy way to get it. It's on the NES Classic Edition, and it's on the NES. You can get it for roughly about $15 to $20 depending on where you get it. I've actually seen it go down in price a little bit. At one point in time, it was like $30. So if you're looking for one, now is the right time to get one on the NES. And you can also play it on Super Mario All-Stars on the Super Nintendo and on the Wii. So there's a lot of opportunities to play this game. There's a Game Boy Advance port out there too. That one's pretty good. I enjoy it, and it's pretty easy to find. I'm trying to think of any other ports that are out there, but I think that's about it. And guys, you gotta play this game if you're a gamer. You gotta play this game if you're a Nintendo fan. You gotta play this game if you're a Mario fan. If you've not played this game, do yourself a favor. Do it. Do it. This game is a lot of fun. A lot of great memories for me. And Guys, I don't know what else to say. So that's going to be it for this review. I'm actually going to let you enjoy the end of this footage. There's about 10 or so minutes left of footage of me playing. I don't beat the game, but I may get pretty far. Now you're seeing here that I'm using the P-Wing, which allows me to fly over the enemies and out of harm's way. And I actually probably should have saved that for the airship stage, but that's okay. That's okay. So you'll see some more footage. Guys, my reviews are starting to wrap up. I have this. You're watching this one. I have 2 more to come. And I am giving away an NES Classic Edition, guys. And seriously, after it gets re-released on the 29th, I'm going to do a drawing. And all you have to do is subscribe. That's it, guys. No hoops, nothing hidden, nothing crazy. And I'm going to give it to you. We'll connect through YouTube, and I will give it to you. It'll be yours. All you have to do is subscribe. That's it, guys. And I want to give back to you guys. I love the Nintendo so much. I love the NES. I love video games in general, and I love this community. And you guys have been so good to me, so nice to me. And the comments in these videos, I love talking to you guys via comments and when we do live streams. It's been a ton of fun, and you guys are awesome. You guys are phenomenal, and I hope to connect with more of you in the future. And if you haven't subscribed, please do me a favor and do that. And if you like this video, please give me that like. And guys, you could share these videos. You could share that I'm giving away an NES Classic Edition, or not. You could be a little selfish, I guess, but all you have to do is subscribe. I do other giveaways. I'm doing more giveaways in the future too. Like I'm doing a Sega Genesis Classic giveaway for the PlayStation 4 and the PS3 collection. And there's going to be other things that I do too. And guys, I'm actually coming up on my 2-year anniversary on YouTube. And I always like to do a little something special. And just be on the lookout for that coming up on my channel here in the next few days or so. So guys, thank you for watching. Again, share with me your all-time favorite childhood memories or memories of this game. What's your favorite world? What's your favorite stage? Also, who's your favorite Koopa Kid? Share down in the comments below. And guys, enjoy the rest of this footage. And again, thank you. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoy this video, the rest of the video, and thanks for watching, and have a great rest of your day.